In March 2019, a cyclone named Idai swept across southern Africa and affected more than 2.6 million people. According to United Nations officials, this could rank as one of the worst weather-related disasters recorded in Southern Hemisphere. And in Malawi, with one-third of the country being affected by heavy rains and floods, Malawian President Professor Peter Mutharika declared a state of emergency. In the southern part of the country, in Nsanje district, the cyclone displaced more than 17,000 people. This affected the district negatively in agriculture sector and also economically.
If we try to compare with the past disasters in similar category, we consider what happened this year to be the most devastating one, because it affected more people, more households. For information, we about 18,000 households were affected. About 12,000 hectares of crops were washed away. So you can even see that it had a negative impact towards the district, and that's both economically but also on the food security.
This prompted different stakeholders to intervene, and one of them is Down Church Aid, DCA, which partnered with Churches Action in Relief and Development, CARD, which is a local non-governmental organization that saves the most vulnerable communities in Malawi. These two, with financial support from European Union (EU), thought it wise to help some of the victims who were by then seeking shelter in evacuation camps, with cash amounting to 20,000 kwacha each in the first and second intervals and 18,000 kwacha each in the third interval, enabling them to buy basic needs like foodstuffs. The evacuation camps were in 3 traditional authority areas of Tengani, Malemia, and Mbenje.
Nakumana ndi vuto ogwera manyumba. Ndiye pamene nakumana ndi vuto ogwera manyumba, tinapita pa kampu kukakhala. Pamene timakhala, akadi anabwera kuzatilembera tikumalipa ma 20,000.
One might ask, of the 4,000 households affected by the cyclone Idai in Nsanje district, how was the identification for the right holders done? A village civil protection committee, VCPC, was formed, which worked hand in hand with the area community protection committee, SCPC, in monitoring and assessing the damage and selection of the right holders. Victoria Tole is a chairlady of the VCPC, and she explains.
Zera kuyenda mmudzi panga kafukufuku kuona di kuti munthu akhudzidwa ndiye munthu chati kamaenda timapeza di kuti nyumba zatanidi dzagwa panali umboni okwanira ndipo titapita nawo ku kampo kuchanga tifa committee tinayimbira ISPC titayimbira ISPC kena koso tinalembera report kupita ku SPC kena kwa SPC anabwera kuzatiyendera kuzasimikiziradi kuti anthu arani akhudzidwa ndipo SPC ndife tidayendanso mmudzi kuyenda nyumba by nyumba kuona adi kuti anthu anakhudzidwa nyumba zinagweratu zonse zinaso zinazoti zinazagwa koma sizoti munthu angakhale.
The help also did well to those who are on life-prolonging drugs, ARTs, for they need proper meals for the drugs to work effectively. This is Eliza Shuva. She has been on ART treatment for 6 years, and when the cyclone happened, she lost everything, and she went to stay at the evacuation camps where CARD reached her with help, and now she says she is very thankful for she has regained her health.
Ndapezana mavuto awa mankhwalanga dakukuluka ndi madzi ndipo ndidathamanga kupita kuchipatala akuchipatala ndimvesesa kundipasa mankhwala nango kumama pano zandipindulira nanga sithu pyanga amene yatani sinafoke sina nyinchere ndili bwinobwino ndiponso moyangaso ukuyendaso bwinobwino kuposeraso munthuso ali mudzi ali thupya chabwino olimba chifukwa chani chifukwa cha akadi kumandisamalira moyo wanga kumandipasa zinthu pang'ono mpaka ndafika mmene mundionera pano.
When it was time to go back to their respective homes to rebuild, These people were skeptical, but thanks to DCA through CARD with the timely provision of maize seeds and fertilizer to enable winter cropping using residual moisture supplemented by irrigation technology using treadle pumps.
Akadi anamba kubwera pamene paja kuzationa miyoyo yathu imene tikukhalira, ndipo adamba kupereka zithandizo zosiyana-siyana kuchokera ku kadi. Choyamba anamba kutipasa ma 20,000 kwa wina aliyense. Anthu tidalipo anthu 271. Ndiye titatero kutipasa ma 20,000 ndipo kachiwiri adatipasanso ma 18,000. Ndipo ataunikira kuti miyoyo yathu kuti tibwezerese moyo. Adanena kuti pamene mukubwerera ku nyumba ifeyo tikupasani mbewu zakanyani ndi za DK, ndipo mbewu zimene tidalandira ndi zimene mukuziona pamunda pano tadzala panopa tikuyembekezera kukolola. Ndipo mwaicho adatipasanso ma treadle pump, mwaichonso adatipasanso fertilizer oti tithire munda mwathu ndimene chimanga chimene mukuonachi kufikirana padakali pano.
Meet Stella Nchapi, a mother of 4. She and her family were displaced by the cyclone, for their house and property were badly damaged. After returning from the camp they were taking shelter, she failed to rebuild their home, and some well-wishers gave her temporary space in this maize mill to stay in. Stella is very grateful for the financial support she received during and after her stay in the evacuation camp, and also the seed, fertilizer, and the treadle pump after her stay in the camp, citing that it has helped her home to become food secure, for she has harvested 25 bags of maize.
Kenako taonabe kuti mabungwe sana titaye yayi aisaisa kena kumati thandiza ndalama zokwana ma 20,000 tayandira tikuthandizikabe momwemo sana lephere yayi aisaisabe kenako tafika paragraph mati pasama 18,000 tafika pa nthawi yoti apa matentipa taona ngati kuti mwayembekezera kwa nthawi yokwanira pitaninso mukayembekezera makunyumba mwakwanu kuti titani tikonze manyumbawo. Ndiye kenako tikuonabe kuti programu ija ikupitirirabe ngakhale timakhala makumbi mwathumo ma 18,000 tikulandirabe. Kenako mbewu masarapikita mbewu anamba kuti pasa ukamba ulendo oyamba atipasa kanyani. Kenako atimvera chifundo ati aita asintheni mbewu atipasa ma DK. Kenako ma fertilizer momwemo. Ndera na kuti mabungwewa munthawi imene amatithandiza zimenezo ngakhale makumana ndi zipinzo koma iwo amaisa. Ndiye kuma treadle pump talandira tinawo. Ndiye panopo mbewu zimene atithandiza ndi ma fertilizer ndi ma treadle pump tachita nazo bwino tapindula kwa basi kusiyana ndi zithandizo zimene anzathu amatipasa mbuyomo. Ndiponso apereka zinthu mosanyengerera iyayi zikafika mu nthawi yomweyo timalandira. Timalandiranso mu nthawi yoti zafika kandi masana amatimemeza timalandira mu nthawi yomweyo.
Like Stella, Ethel Black is also of the same view that this assistance by DCA through CARD will go a long way, for she will sell some of her bumper harvest to realize some money to help her buy necessities for her home and keep some of the harvest to take her through the next growing season.
Mundo mene utalimawu tikufuna tizakolole, tikakolola titenge chumanga chicha titong'ole tiyike m'matumba, china tizagule zofunikira zodya zana, china tizadye, china tizagule zovala tizaveke ana. Uthenga wathu ndiwathokoza kwambiri chipanda iwowo mbewu iyi kunalibe.
CARD, together with other duty bearers, worked hand in hand in making sure that the assistance from DCA reached its rightful holders and was used for its intended purpose. Chalbun Sooya is the project's officer for CARD, and he explains.
Actually, as we are working in different communities, there are local structures which have been established. That's the VCPCs and the VDCs, which are empowered to see the management of the whether these trade pumps are used to its intended purpose. And again, the seed, there were close supervision by the local structures, CAD staff, as well as the government, just because CAD does not work on its own, but we are complementing on government effort. So the extension workers who are sectional managers for the Ministry of Agriculture, they are there, they look it closely and see they had to train all these farmers on the good agriculture methodologies.
When the supply is high and the demand is low, prices go lower. Despite having bumper yields, there is fear that the right holders might not have the proper market to sell their produce.
Market is actually, you are very right, a market is a problem. Just because actually as of now, you know, the 2 past months, the price of maize at the market was a bit higher since there was a scarcity of maize. But as of now, most of them now, the harvesting the maize, we can see that the market, the price now is decreasing. So most of had it been we had a reliable market, maybe the government established a market where they could sell this crop, I think they would have been assisted much better. But now, you see, they are only lipped by the vendors. Yeah, we don't have a market.
John Holmes once said, "There is no exercise better for the heart than reaching down and lifting people up." The people of Nsanje, in the areas of traditional authorities, Dengani, Mbenje, and Malemia, can now afford a smile, for they are now food secure and their livelihood is slowly being recovered.